as a ghost
Oh,
or
God,
revived
could you imagine?
or some crap. Yeah.
No.
Is that a wish or is that what you think?
That's what I think. I don't know. They could twist the rules that
It's going to be terrible.
far. He
It's
hasn't
gonna
got
be
the
terrible.
Force. Has he?
No. Doesn't matter. Star Wars, you can make up any old crap, can't you? It's basically fortune cookie.
When's
Magic.
that coming out anyway?
Christmas.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
I am looking forward to it now. I wasn't before because it's got the Emperor in it. But I am worried.
You are worried?
Well, it's written by J.J. Abrams, who is a fantastic director. But I think now it is clear that he's a terrible writer. He's not really a writer. It's just, imagine if the thing of the thing, something magic, something.
What's making you say that?
Well, everything he does, what's this mystery? I don't know. And it turns out he doesn't know either. And then, something, whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The explanation doesn't matter. It's not a story. It's just film. It's just,
I don't know. I think
direction. It's just, wow, look at this amazing lights.
So what's he done? He's done like a Mission Impossible film, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's done
Lost.
which I didn't really stick with. He did Super 8.
Yeah.
And he did Star Trek.
Yeah.
Is there any else?
And Star Wars.
On Star Wars.
Yeah.
Now, Super 8, I actually thought, I really enjoyed that film.
At the time. Can you remember it?
Yeah, I can remember it.
Okay, it was the first Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really well done, really
Yeah.
well put together.
Yeah.
I thought. Mission Impossible, well, it's a Mission Impossible film. It's actually...
It is just actually. Isn't
Yeah, and it is a fairly decent Mission Impossible
But
film.
he's perfect for that.
Yeah.
But I see, he should be directing, he shouldn't be writing.
Star Trek, he reinvented the franchise. There was no Star Trek before J.J. Abrams got involved. And that first Star Trek was absolutely awesome.
First one was great, yeah.
And actually, no, the one with the Khan in it.
Khan! Here's a question. Do you think Harrison Ford will be in the final Star Wars? That's Benedict Cumberbatch. Why is he Khan?
Because he's Khan. I mean, they're all different actors. New timeline and all that.
Well, they've got a bigger spaceship to fight the little spaceship. Boom, boom.
And the gulf difference between, say, Phantom Menace and the first new Star Wars. What was that?
Jesus Christ.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you have to remember, J.J. Abrams' best stuff is on the wings of something else. He's a retro... Super 8 is awesome because it makes us think of the Goonies and Poltergeist and, that's his
stuff.
thing, isn't it? That's what's good. Without that there, I don't know whether we'd hook onto it.
Yeah, but I mean, Star Wars is a...
The argument is that's all you can do with Star Wars. If it's like New Hope, then it's good Star Wars. If it's like The Phantom Menace, then it isn't. So but yeah, so it's J.J. Abrams who's directed good stuff, and it's also written by the person who wrote Justice League and Batman vs Superman.
Shit. No, I actually like Batman vs Superman. Was it on the plane? I watched it on a plane. Flip it. It was sort of like...
Oh yeah,
I actually enjoyed it. I was just like flipping it. This is off the chain.
I was just finding it frustrating and nonsense.
Justice League, I've not actually watched. I think I've watched YouTube clips, and it's...
Is this guy bothering you?
It just seems a bit...
It's terrible.
How can DC get it so wrong?
There's one really good bit, which is when Superman comes to life. Well, they revive Superman, and he's kind of bad. It lasts about 5 minutes, and it's really cool. And you think, what's this going to be like? And no one can stop him. He's faster than the Flash. And,
Yeah, I think that's a bit I've seen on YouTube.
That's the good bit.
And
But that's not the story. That only happens briefly.
Does Lois Lane stop him? She steps out the car or something like that.
Well, yeah, she steps out the car with every policeman all there saying, Clark! And then he flies off with her, and he says, "Oh, I'm okay now."
That's the good bit.
That's the good bit.
Because you got Wonder Woman, the Flash,
Batman.
Batman, and was it the robot guy?
Robot guy, cyborg,
whatever he is, all having a go at him, and obviously they can't because he's Superman. He's just like mega hard. Yeah, he's quicker than the Flash. The Flash is running around.
Yeah, and he looks around. He's like, "Oh my god!" but the actual story is the mega boss is coming, and the mega boss is trying to get some magic things, and they've got to punch the mega boss.
I need more input on that. I mean, DC could be awesome.
I know.
But they just screw it up every time.
I don't get it. Wonder Woman is one of the best ones, and that's only because they played it safe and it's just really generic.
Well, I watched the first half and then I was told to turn it off.
Really? Because it was bad, or just
No, because she didn't fancy watching it.
no?
So basically, she just got off her island on the boat, and that's where I got to, I think.
She's a terrible actress. It's terrible acting. Doesn't matter, but because she does like a fish out of water thing, and
Oh, that's good, yeah.
so it works. But yeah, she's not a very good actor. But yeah, I mean, so the story is that Superman is dead at the start, but they revive him, and then for 5 minutes there's a problem because he's bad, and then he's good again. But then he disappears for a bit, so they can go and fight the big boss.
And start losing.
It's the boss from Doom, and they can't beat him. But then Superman comes along and just goes.
That's the thing with Superman. Superman ruins everything because Superman's there. It's problem solved, you know.
And he says, Superman actually says, "Is this man bothering you?" Punch. That's the end, and they just stand there. What's the point in that?
Anyway, so the writer of that is involved with Star Wars.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. The Emperor being back in it, that's so cool. The Emperor is good in the prequels, if you think about it. It's a bit stupid when he does the fighting, but other than that, what's good about the prequels? Nothing.
Yeah.
Except the Emperor.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's supposed to be the end of all 9 episodes. That's brilliant. But in Jedi, the Millennium Falcon, the dish gets knocked off in the Death Star, and then in episode 7, it's like a square dish. In the trailer, it's back to the circle dish. Now, does this mean time travel? It's going to be terrible. Yeah, it's going to be terrible. Terrible film. Never mind.
I hold out hope. I enjoyed the last film. And people say it's terrible.
Well, yeah, the problem with the last film is there's things wrong with it and there's things good about it, but there's hysteria. Apparently, there was a big thing with Star Wars fans that they were saying that it's nice how the fandom, it's not like those other fandoms where they get really angry, until The Last Jedi came out. It's just nonsense. Don't believe anything on the internet. If it's on the internet, forget that. It's nonsense. They're idiots. Particularly YouTube.
Yeah.
People just make stuff up. I mean, it's to say that. Well, of course they do. You know, it's like newspapers. Of course they make stuff up. But it's, you know, if you got your news from YouTube, you will believe Doctor Who has ended, and the new Doctor has quit, which isn't true. They just made it up. You know, and all this stuff about Star Trek and the ownership of Star Trek. And there was something about like that when they're making new Star Trek, they're only allowed to make it 10% the same or something. It's not true. They just made it up. It's just crap. The whole internet is crap. Don't go on the internet. Rubbish.
Don't watch YouTube videos.
Yeah, don't watch YouTube. It's nonsense. Just angry people with nothing better to do.